Hi everybody, this is Scott Sharp with Fretboard Toolbox, and I'm going to show you some tools today that you can use to make up some bluesy kind of licks or blues rock kind of licks on the guitar in the key of D major. It's super fun in the key of D major because there's a lot of cool bluesy notes right there to grab. So let's get started and I'll show you how it works. Okay, you can see these ideas either on the Essential or Complete Fretboard Toolbox guitar books. You can see them on any of the editions books for any of the instruments. But today we're doing the key of D. And the thing to know for the key of D is you want to know what is the D major scale. And the major scale is the notes in the columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's D, E, F sharp, G, not the bluesy italicized one, A, B, not the bluesy italicized one, C sharp. So that's all the white boxes, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp. You can see it on both here. And then if I play that from D to D here, it'll just sound nice, and it's hard to make that bluesy if you don't cheat and get outside of one of those notes. Doesn't sound bluesy. So how do we get it to sound bluesy? Well, we should look at the major pentatonic first too. That's the notes in the columns 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So it skips 4 and 7. These are underlined notes. D, E, F sharp, A, and B. So that skips the G and it skips the C sharp. Okay, and that sounds like just like D to D with just the underlined notes. D, E, F sharp, A, B, D. Still doesn't sound bluesy, right? Doesn't sound bad, they sound good, like depending on who's playing it, but doesn't sound bluesy. So to make it bluesy, we're going to use some notes from outside of the key. So one is going to be called the flat third. Some people call it the minor third. So you flatten this third note here, F sharp, and you turn it into an F. Okay, so now listen to if I just play the notes D, E, F. E, F. You can hear that F's already bluesy. And then the other bluesy note is this C up here. So a real basic fun thing to do is you take the major pentatonic and then start messing with the flat third and the flat 7 notes. And that's what I was doing on all those little licks I played at the beginning. Okay, so it's the F and the C. Okay, and I can see it on both of these here. So let's just make up some licks here, okay? So I'm in the key of D, and the two like really fun ones to hit is this F here on the 3rd fret and this C. Okay, so I'm just gonna mess around with some licks here. F, E, D, C, D. That's F, E, D, C, D, E, F, E, D. So my goal isn't for you to just learn all the licks I'm playing today. It's for you to be able to make them up. So I'm focusing on the underlined notes, and I'm focusing on these two italicized notes, the flat third and the flat 7th. So if I start up on this D here, I got a C right here. Like you can use that all the time. D, C, A, C, A, G, F, E, D. We got an F up here. F, D, F, E, D. I forgot what I did. But I'm playing just these notes, the underlined ones. Mostly, maybe I'm throwing in some G's, I don't remember. But they're all kind of safe, and they all add some different sounds. F, E, D, C, B, A, B, C, D. And you can always use that little gear icon in the bottom of your YouTube page if you want to slow it down and try to figure out what I'm doing. So I just want you to be able to see that, like, that's where these cool sounds are coming from. And then just to experiment and try some stuff that doesn't sound good, and then try some stuff that does, and you can mix these scales, like that's D, E, F, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Here's D, F, F sharp. I didn't like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you gotta just experiment. Like you can find all the best tab and from players that are just really awesome, and I do that too. But there's also a lot to be said for just making some stuff up on your own and figuring out why you're getting those cool sounds. And the neat part about that is that if you're understanding that I'm getting these sounds by flattening the third and flattening the seventh, then when you go to a different key, like the key of G, I know all the white boxes are the major scale. I know the underlined notes are the major pentatonic notes. And then I know that B flat and F are going to be bluesy sounding notes. So now when I'm playing a G chord, now I'm using the B flat as my bluesy note. And the F. And then you can make up licks all over the place in different keys, and then eventually, like when you're playing a song in the key of G, you're gonna see that, like, over the C chord, the E flat and the B flat sound really good. So I can make that C chord sound bluesy even in the key of G, even though E flat is nowhere in the key of G. I guess it's a flat 6. But it's not a common one, right? But it sounds really cool over the C. And this F and C are going to sound good over the D. So it's flat third, flat 7. It makes a world of difference, and it adds so much fun and so much variety to your sounds. So, and a good place to practice those is with these chord progressions here. So you can, if you go to the Fretboard Toolbox website, click on Tracks and Tab. You click on Tracks and Tab, 200 free jam tracks, and then you can go, it'll download, it'll let you access all of these tracks here in all these different keys for free. And then if you go to the some D major, and you can just play it's me just playing a D major chord, but then I can start adding some sounds to it, if it'll play this morning. So So you can add those bluesy notes, you can add just straight up major scale notes, but just playing stuff over chord progressions makes a huge difference too. So if you want to learn more about fretboard toolboxes or get some free pages or order one, if you go to the Fretboard Toolbox website, go to pick your instrument. I've got books set up the exact same way for all these instruments. So once you understand one, you understand all of them. It doesn't mean you can play them all right away, but you can make chords really fast. And the flat third sounds really cool on any instrument. So it's just seeing the different layouts. But if you click look inside on any of my books, essential or complete editions, you can get all the instructions for free, plus the key of G major pages. If you want to know the difference between essential and complete, be sure to click here. That's my #1 question I get asked. If you want to read about my different print and ebook options, if you want to see all my guitar videos, you can check it out there. If you've got an instrument lying around that you don't get to play very much, try if it's one of these instruments, download those free pages and see if you can start making sense of it, because it makes some fun stuff happen. So I appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look, and I'll be back on more Fretboard Fridays with more videos on more of my favorite instruments.